Welcome inside fitnessinformant.com, Fitness Informant's YouTube channel. I'm FI founder and CEO Ryan Buckeye here with a product breakdown of the epic new authentic collaboration with the Transformers One franchise with our friends from Core Nutritionals. As you can see, they sent us a pretty dope PR box, makes noise, soft touch feel, 3 different products, a pre-workout, an intra-workout, and a protein powder. I can tell you with experience, all 3 are fantastic, but today we're gonna focus on one, and that is their new formulated pre-workout. Now, Core could have done a couple different things here. They could have just branded the Fury, which I love, their current pre-workout, in the Transformer skin, but they decided, hey, if we're gonna do this, we are going to go all in and really do this. So they gave us an updated pre-workout formula to go along with the Transformers movie, which just launched alongside the supplement line. Core does have the license deal with Transformers for several years, so you can fully expect there would be additions to this line above and beyond the pre-workout, the intra-workout, and the protein powder. This is the Transformers authentic pre-workout from our friends at Core, and we talked to Doug Miller, the CEO of Core, about how they came up with this idea, and Doug is a huge fanatic of Transformers, like many people out there, probably yourself watching this video, and they came out with, like I said, their pre-workout, their intra-workout, and their protein powder. This is called Energon, which is gonna be their pre-workout. Comes in multiple flavors. The one we have here is gonna be mixed berry kiwi. Again, the branding on this thing, absolutely epic. Core has never done something this cool before, and I say that with all due respect because this is really epic. As somebody who's not even a Transformers fan, I think this was really well done from every touch point across the avenue. It's funny, when this launched during the 20th of September, New York Times Square was lit up in the Transformer skin. Core was launching this. The movie debuted in theaters, and obviously the pre-workout and the intra-workout and the protein powder became readily available. But the question is, like, you have this authentic collaboration. Is the product actually good? And I can spoil this for you right off the bat and say it's an absolutely awesome pre-workout that does not utilize caffeine. So a big difference between this pre-workout and the everyday Core Nutritionals Fury pre-workout, which is still one of our top rated pre-workouts, that uses caffeine, this does not. So let's dive into the SFP and break this down for you and give you a little 4-in-1 on the formula. The first ingredient is gonna be 8 grams or 8,000 milligrams of citrulline. Citrulline is a precursor to arginine. So when you take it into the body, it converts into arginine within the body, which then boosts nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide production does 2 things. It relaxes the vessels, which gets blood flow into the muscles. More blood flow into the muscles means a bigger, fuller pump, but it's also bringing nutrient-rich blood into the muscles. It's gonna help you repair and recover the torn muscle fibers that you occur when you're lifting hard in the gym. 8 grams is actually a pretty high dosage of citrulline. So in terms of stacking, if you want to use a pump powder, you definitely can. I would just caution to look at the pump powder SFP to ensure there's not a huge chunk of citrulline, because if you start getting into double-digit citrulines, sometimes it can cause gut irritation, and that's not fun for anybody. So this is a standalone pre. You don't necessarily need to stack it with anything, but just a cautionary note there for you in case you want to. Next ingredient here is beta-alanine. 3.2 grams of beta-alanine. Beta-alanine, super popular ingredient within the sports nutrition world, specifically the pre-workout world. It causes paresthesia, which is a fancy term for the itchy of the skin. So you know when you take a pre-workout and you start getting itchy and it feels like you're getting poked with a bunch of needles, that's beta-alanine. Now, a lot of people think that that is what helps you drive the workout, that feeling. It's not necessarily the feeling, it's what beta-alanine actually does. Beta-alanine buffers lactic acid, which can help prevent or delayed onset muscle soreness. It can help with muscular endurance, meaning, hey, maybe you can get an extra 5 to 10 minutes within that gym session. Maybe you can get an extra rep. Beta-alanine, much like creatine monohydrate, is one of the most well-studied dietary supplement ingredients on the planet. It's proven to work. That's why you see it in so many formulas. Really, the only time you see it not in formulas is because people complain that they don't like that feeling of the paresthesia. I know many people like that, but at the end of the day, if you can live with that feeling, you do get many benefits from beta-alanine. Betaine anhydrous used at 2.5 grams. Betaine, really good for strength and power output. It does contribute to overall muscle recovery as well. 1.5 to 2.5 grams of betaine anhydrous is what we like to see in a pre-workout, so we're getting the top tier dosage of betaine anhydrous here. Next ingredient here is N-acetyl L-carnitine hydrochloride at a full gram. So this is my favorite version of carnitine. It crosses the blood-brain barrier. It can provide a sense of energy. A lot of people and a lot of supplements will promote carnitine as a fat-burning ingredient. That's not particularly true. Now, it can indirectly lead to fat loss, but really what it's doing is it's moving fatty lipids to be burned off as fuel as a source of energy. Again, N-acetyl L-carnitine is the top tier version of carnitine. You want at least 1 gram, and you get it here in this pre-workout. Next ingredient here, and this is what makes this different than Fury, the traditional pre-workout from Core. It's using paraxanthine infinity at 300 milligrams. So paraxanthine is a metabolite of caffeine. Caffeine is made up of 3 different metabolites. Paraxanthine makes up about 84% of what caffeine is. So if you want the equivalent in terms of what this would equate to in caffeine, it'd be about 354 milligrams of caffeine. Now, that's not to say this is gonna smack you in the face like 354 milligrams of caffeine. I don't want you to hear that, listen to that, and proceed with caution. It's just saying, hey, 354 milligrams of caffeine would derive and deliver about 300 milligrams of paraxanthine within the body. Paraxanthine has many benefits. You get the energy production, the feel good that you get from the caffeine, the stimulatory effects. You get the central nervous system stimulated, more alertness, more energy. But really where it differs is you don't necessarily get the negative sides, like the jitters. Now, there's potential you could still get some of that, but it's definitely dummied down quite a bit to the point where when I take this, like, I don't get that. And from the majority of people that I've spoke to that took paraxanthine and is currently taking paraxanthine, they're not getting that either. Next ingredient here at 254 milligrams is Vasodrive AP. This is a casein derivative. This actually helps prolong the pump. It's a vasorelaxer, allows the cells to dilate more, push more blood flow into the muscles for a longer period of time. That coupled with the 8 grams of citrulline, you're gonna get a good pump. That's why I said at the onset of this video, you don't necessarily need to stack this. Probably part of the reason why Core didn't also release a pump powder with the Transformers launch. Again, you get a really good pump with a full dosage of this product. Cognizin Citicoline, 250 milligrams, a choline molecule, a branded version of choline, works really well, increases mind-muscle connection, increases focus, memory, and alertness. Combine that with the paraxanthine, which also has memory and focus impacts, really good mind-muscle connection during your workout. 50 milligrams of Synactive from our friends at NuLive. Synactive really helps regenerate cells, dead cells, things of that nature, and helps you obviously get a longer, better workout from your particular products. I like to see Synactive in pre-workouts. I like to see it in muscle recovery products because it does work really well in terms of just trying to keep you at your top tier athleticism level, and it increases exercise performance. Next ingredient and last ingredient at 10 milligrams, which is gonna be 100 micrograms of Huperzine A. Huperzine A actually helps the choline molecules work harder for you. So it prevents an enzyme that breaks down choline, so it allows the choline to get to where it needs to go, works harder for you, helps with that mind-muscle connection, the memory, the focus, and the gym. So from top to bottom, it is a very different formula from Fury, Core Fury, which again, like I said, I've said this multiple times during this video, one of my favorite pre-workouts ever. This one here, the Energon, the Transformers limited edition flavor and limited edition product line, and by limited edition, several years from Core, works really well in different ways from Core Fury. So if you're in the market for a new pre-workout, you're obsessed with Transformers, or maybe you're not even obsessed with Transformers, this is something to definitely check out. In addition to the awesome formula, the awesome flavors, and the awesome branding, Core gamified this supplement launch. And by that, I mean they actually put figurines in each of the dietary supplements. So there's 32, I believe, different metal figurines. And it's like Pokemon. You gotta catch them all. So it gives you an opportunity to collect multiple figurines, especially if you're Transformers fans. And these are like heavy duty figurines too. They're metal. You can hear it here. So I have 3 of them because we got the pre-workout, the intra-workout, and the protein powder. From top to bottom, this is one of the best executed, well done collabs that I have seen, especially with the entertainment spectrum, where flavor doesn't necessarily impact or isn't impacted by the actual branded IP, the collab. But the team at Core did a really good job of thinking of flavors that fit the characters on the different jars that you can find. This is available now. You can look below in the description box for a link to take you to Core Nutritionals website, as well as a coupon code that potentially can save you a few dollars. If you want a full breakdown, you can visit our website at fitnessinformant.com. or click the second link below in the description box to take you to our website for a breakdown of the SFP line item by line item by line item. Make sure you follow us on all our social media channels. We're on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and Facebook. And as always, subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe now button here below to stay up to date with all new free videos right here at YouTube. For more dietary supplement news, rankings, reviews, nutrition advice, workout routines, and more, check out our official website. We're online at fitnessinformant.com.